The winter air is biting through my thin wooden door, and I'm tracing the shadows across the cold floor. I'm looking for a reason to keep my eyes open wide, but there's nowhere for a broken spirit to hide. I found your watch in the pocket of my coat, and a half-finished letter that you never wrote. The seconds are ticking, but the time is standing still, and I'm losing the strength, and I'm losing the will. I'm a bird with a wing that's been clipped by the frost, searching for the pieces of the heaven I lost. The sky is a bruise of purple and gray as I watch the last light of 2025 fade away. Would you hold me close just one more time? Even if our love has become a crime, I need to feel the anchor of your heart against mine before I cross over that final thin line. The world is too heavy, the silence is too loud, and I'm just a ghost lost in a nameless crowd. Break through the walls, pull me out of the snow, hold me close and don't let me go. I remember the way your skin felt like home, back before I was destined to wander alone. You were the pulse that kept the rhythm in my chest, the only place my weary head could find any rest. Now I'm shivering in a bed that's grown way too large, like a tiny lost ship with no one in charge. I'm calling your name into the hollow of the night, but the stars have gone dim and they've given up the fight. I trade all my tomorrows for one yesterday, to hear you whisper that you're going to stay. My bones are like glass and my soul is like lead. I'm haunted by the ghost of the words we never said. Is there any warmth left in the ash of the fire, or am I just a prisoner of my own desire? Would you hold me close just one more time? Even if our love has become a crime, I need to feel the anger of your heart against mine before I cross over that final thin line. The world is too heavy, the silence is too loud, and I'm just a ghost lost in a nameless crowd. Break through the walls, pull me out of the snow, hold me close and don't let me go. Just get close, hold me close until the last tear drops. The door is unlocked, but the room is so bare, and I'm just reaching out for the empty air. Hold me close. I'm so cold. I'm still finding your hair on the passenger seat, a ghost in the rhythm of this one-way street. I bought 2 tickets for the show tonight, force of habit, I guess, in the fading light. The static on the radio is playing our song, and for a split second I don't feel so wrong until I reach for your hand. meant to be you and I. Against every storm in a charcoal sky. Two halves of a secret, two parts of a soul. Now I'm just a fragment of what used to be whole. We traded the always for a maybe no. And I'm standing here watching the last of us go. The world's moving on, but I'm still stuck in the lie that there's no such thing as an end to you. Your side of the closet is empty and bare, just a hollowed out echo of the life we shared. I tried to rewrite the ending we made, but the ink is too heavy and the memories won't fade. I saw you last Tuesday, just a face in the crowd. I wanted to scream, but I wasn't allowed. You looked so much lighter, you looked so much free, while I'm still the anchor at the bottom of the sea. You and I, it was a fortress, a home. Now it's just a word that I whisper alone. A grammar of grief, a past tense refrain, a beautiful sickness that lives in my vein. Was it easy to break what was forged in the fire, to leave me behind in the ash and the wire? It was always meant to be you and I, against every storm in a charcoal sky. Two halves of a secret, two parts of a soul. Now I'm just a fragment of what used to be whole. We traded the always for a maybe and no. And I'm standing here watching the last of us go. The world's moving on, but I'm still stuck in the lie that there's no such thing as an end to you and I. You and I, it used to mean we. Now it's just you and the ghost of me. Just two strangers under the same cold moon, who stopped singing along to the same old tune. And goodbye. I'm still setting to a place on the kitchen wood, even though I know I probably shouldn't. I keep the TV loud to drown out the air, because it's too quiet with you not there. The calendar's stuck on a Tuesday in May, before you decided you couldn't stay. Now I'm walking through 2025 like a ghost in the house where I used to love you the most. We had a language that no one could speak. Now the grammar is broken and in the signal was weak. I'm holding my breath, waiting for the door, but the keys don't rattle in the lock anymore. It was supposed to be just us, no one else. Now I'm just a shadow of my former self. We were a fortress, we were a flame. Now I'm just a whisper of a forgotten name. The world is so big and the world is so cold. Without the forever we were already sold. I'm an island of one in a sea of blue, 'cause it was always just us, and now it's just you. I saw your reflection in a shop window pane, and it felt like a bullet straight to my brain. But it was just a stranger with your style of code, and the words of a plea got stuck in my throat. I remember the nights we would drive to the coast and argue about which of us loved the other most. I guess I won the argument, I guess I stayed while you let the colors of our us fade. Just us, it was a circle, it was a ring. Now it's a heavy and hollowed out thing. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It's just building a monument out of my grief. How do I learn how to breathe on my own when just us was the only air I've ever known? It was supposed to be just us, no one else. Now I'm just a shadow of my former self. We were a fortress, we were a flame. Now I'm just a whisper of a forgotten name. The world is so big and the world is so cold. Without the forever we were already sold. I'm an island of one in a sea of blue, 'cause it was always just us, and now it's just you. Just us, just a memory. The two of us against the dark. Now the dark is winning and I've lost the spark. I'm folding the blankets on your side of the bed, replaying the always that you once said. Just us, just me, just a memory. The clock on the mantle is a rhythm of regret, ticking through the hours that I haven't conquered yet. I still leave a space on the right side of the couch, feeling for your ghost in the way the shadows crouch. It's December 2024 and the frost is on the pane, writing out your initials in a language made of rain. I've got 1,000 pictures locked inside my phone, but none of them can tell me why I'm used to be a mountain, I used to be so tall, but without your hand to hold, I'm learning how to fall. Every plan we whispered, every dream we used to view is just a heavy reminder of everything I knew. Because the world was only vibrant when I was with you. The grass was always greener and the sky was always blue. Now the colors have been stolen and the music's out of tune, and I'm howling at the silence of a cold and empty moon. I don't know who I am in this room without your light. I'm just a broken heartbeat lost in the middle of the night. Everything felt possible, everything felt true back when I was me and I was with you. I saw your favorite coffee shop was closing down today. Just another piece of us that's being stripped away. I almost sent a text to say I'm sorry for the mess, but I'm a stranger to your number now, I guess. I try to wear your old flannel just to feel a little heat, but it's just a threadbare memory of a life that was so sweet. I'm walking through the motions, I'm playing out the part, but there's a massive hollow where you used to keep my heart. Is it 2024 or is it 1,000 years ago since I felt your spirit move and felt your river flow? They say that I'll be fine, that I'll find somebody new, but they don't understand that my home was always you. I'm a map without a legend, I'm a ship without a sea, searching for the version of the us we used to be. Because the world was only vibrant when I was with you. The grass was always greener and the sky was always blue. Now the colors have been stolen and the music's out of tune, and I'm howling at the silence of a cold and empty moon. I don't know who I am in this room without your light. I'm just a broken heartbeat lost in the middle of the night. Everything felt possible, everything felt true back when I was me and I was with you. With you I was brave, with you I was safe, with you now the width is gone and the you is just a ghost, and I'm the lonely person that I fear I hate the most. With you I wish I was still with you. Goodbye. I'm cleaning out the closet of this quiet hollow room, finding bits of you and me in the corners of the gloom. A ticket stub from way back then, a dried up rose in a book, the kind of tiny treasures that I can't bear to look. The neighbors asked about you when I'm walking down the street. I give a hollow answer to the people that I meet, but every time I speak of you, the air gets thin and cold, and I'm clutching at the fragments of a story already told. We were the main characters, the stars of every scene. Now I'm just the background of a life that could have been. I'm replaying the highlights on a loop inside my head, chasing after every single word we ever said. It was supposed to be all about us until the very end. Now I'm losing my lover our favorite table in the window of the cafe. There were strangers sitting in the spot where we would stay. They were laughing at a joke, they were holding hands so tight, and it felt like someone turned out the final scrap of light. I remember how you'd look at me and say we'd never break, that we were the exception, not the standard, hard mistake. Now I'm looking at the wreckage of the plans we used to make, and the us we swore was solid is a ripple on a lake. How do I take the us and turn it back to me when you were the only version that I ever wanted to be? I'm an actor with no script, I'm a singer with no song, just a wanderer searching for the place where I belong. Was it easy for you to just edit me out, to leave me in the silence of this devastating doubt? It was supposed to be all about us until the very end. Now I'm losing my lover and I'm losing my best friend. It was our own private world, a secret we both knew, built on a foundation of everything, me and you. Now the us is a wreckage, a ghost in the dust, and I'm drowning in the maybe and the what happened to us. The world is moving on and it's moving way too fast, while I'm still living in a movie that was all about us, all about us, the way we used to dance. It's all about us, the ghost of our romance. Now the credits are rolling and the theater is bare, and I'm whispering us to the cold winter air. Just us, no more us. Goodbye. I'm standing at the edge where the ocean meets the land, watching our forever slip like water through my hand. The waves keep coming but they never bring you back, and my world is faded into a deeper shade of black. I still see your footprints in the corners of my mind, searching for the pieces that you left so far behind. It's December 2025 and the air is getting thin, and I don't know where my life ends or where yours should begin. They told me that a fire eventually burns out, the time would kill the longing and silence every doubt. But the embers are stubborn and the smoke won't clear the room. I'm just a lonely gardener turning to a frozen bloom, because they called it endless love and I took them at their word. Now it's the most haunting thing that I have ever heard. It doesn't stop because you're gone or because you said goodbye. It's a debt I'm still paying to a hollowed out sky. It's an endless ache, an endless why, an endless open door for a love that doesn't have a home inside you anymore. Yeah, it's endless, and that's the part that hurts. I saw you in a dream and you were reaching for my coat, but I woke up to the silence that's been tightening my throat. I try to date a stranger, try to start a brand new page, but I'm just a weary lion pacing in a golden cage. Every road I take is just a circle back to you. Every happy ending is a lie that's never true. I'm memorizing shadows and the way you used to blink, standing on a mountain while I'm starting to sink. If love was a river, then I'm drowning in the flow. If love was a season, then I'm buried in the snow. How can something endless feel so much like a wall? How can I be standing when I've done nothing but fall? It's a beautiful torture, a sentence I must serve for a heart that took a turn it didn't have the strength to swerve. Because they called it endless love, and I took them at their word. Now it's the most haunting thing that I have ever heard. It doesn't stop because you're gone or because you said goodbye. It's a debt I'm still paying to a hollowed out sky. It's an endless ache, an endless why, an endless open door for a love that doesn't have a home inside you anymore. Yeah, it's endless, and that's the part that hurts. It's endless, like the salt in the sea. It's endless, and it's breaking me. I wish it had a finish line, I wish it had a shore, but it just keeps on going, even though you're not here anymore. Endless love, endless pain, the rainless pain. Endless, endless. I still have the letter tucked under the lamp. The ink is a blur where the winter fell down. You wrote about always in a cursive so neat, back when the world felt small at our feet. Now I'm walking through 2025 like a ghost, missing the version of you I love most. The calendar turns, but I'm stuck on the page where we were the actors on a beautiful stage. They say that possession is a trick of the mind, that you can't keep the things that you're leaving behind. But I've got a suitcase full of used to be, and I'm locking the door and I'm throwing the key. Because in my head, you're still forever mine, frozen in amber, suspended in time. You haven't walked out and you haven't said no. I'm just not ready to let the dream go. The road sees a stranger who's moved on so far, but I'm still the keeper of every scar. Let the sun rise and fall, let the stars cease to shine. In the wreckage of us, you're still forever mine. I pass by your house and the garden is new. There's a different color where the roses once grew. There's a light in the window that I don't recognize, and I'm forced to face all my desperate lies. I know there's a ring on a different hand, I know that our castle was built on the sand, but the heart is a stubborn, echoing thing, still waiting for the joy that a hello would bring. It's a hollow victory, a lonely crown, to be the only one who won't let it go down. I'm haunting the hallways of what we once were, where the edges are sharp and the memories blur. Is it crazy to hold to a ghost in the dark, to keep feeding the ash and hoping for a spark? Because in my head, you're still forever mine, frozen in amber, suspended in time. You haven't walked out and you haven't said no. I'm just not ready to let the dream go. World sees a stranger who's moved on so far, but I'm still the keeper of every scar. photograph. The world keeps on moving, it's leaving me here. And a forever that's lived in the salt of a tear. You're gone, I know, but in this hurt I won't let you go. I've been looking for a definition in the books I read, trying to find a shoreline for this heart I have to feed. I've seen the movies where the colors never fade, but I'm just sitting here in the mess that we made. They say that love is a feeling or a state of grace, but for me it was always the lines on your face. It wasn't a concept or a dream I pursued, it was just the quiet way you changed my mood. Now the dictionary's empty and the pages are torn. I'm shivering in a sweater that you've already worn. I'm looking for a meaning in the 2025 air, but I'm finding that the answer isn't anywhere. Because I didn't know that love was a person until I lost you. I didn't know the sky could be a different shade of blue. I thought it was a fire, I thought it was a view, but now I know the truth. Love is you, it's the way you sigh when you finally fell asleep. It's the secret promises you didn't mean to keep. Now I'm searching for a feeling I can't ever renew, 'cause my only definition of love is you. I try to find it in the laughter of a crowded bar, or the lonely light of a distant dying star. I try to find it in the work, in the constant noise, in the hollow echoes of our broken, discarded toys. But love is just a word that doesn't fit my mouth. Since the compass of my heart started heading south, it's the empty chair where you used to sit and read. It's the venom limb that still continues to bleed. If I could rewrite the language, I'd strike out the word. I'd make it a sound that no one ever heard, except for the name that I whispered to the night. The only thing that ever felt honest and right. How do I find it in someone else's eyes when all I see is the ghost of your paradise? Because I didn't know that love was a person until I lost you. I didn't know the sky could be a different shade of blue. I thought it was a fire, I thought it was a view, but now I know the truth. Love is you, it's the way you sigh when you finally fell asleep. It's the secret promises you didn't mean to keep. Now I'm searching for a feeling I can't ever renew, 'cause my only definition of love is you. it's just your name. It's the way you'll never look at me the same. Love is you. When you're gone, love was you. I've been tracing the patterns of the rain on the glass, watching the ghosts of the January past. I've tried to find comfort in a different pair of eyes, but they don't see the secrets or the hidden disguise. I walk through the city, I've sat in the park, trying to light a new fire from a dying spark. But the air feels different and the colors are gray, like the world lost its heartbeat when you walked away. I've memorized the silence of this empty hall, waiting for a shadow that'll never fall. I've tried to replace what we had in the dark, but nobody else carries that same kind of mark. Because it's only you, and it's always been you, the only one who knew what I was going through. I can travel the world, I can change every view, but every road leads me right back to you. You're the ache in my chest, you're the salt in the tear, the only voice I'm still desperate to hear. In a room full of strangers in a sky of deep blue, my heart is still beating for only you. It's 2024 and the world's moving fast, but I'm still a prisoner of a beautiful past. I saw your favorite book on a shelf in the store, and I felt the same slam of that closing door. I still catch myself starting to dial your number, breaking the spell of a long, lonely slumber. Then I remember we're strangers with a history of gold, and I'm left with a story that's already been told. They say there are billions of fish in the sea, but none of them know how to breathe next to me. They say I should move on, they say I'll be fine, but they haven't tasted this vintage of wine. It's bitter, it's heavy, it's stained on my tongue. The final sad note that will never be sung. Because it's only you, and it's always been you, the only one who knew what I was going through. I can travel the world, I can change every view, but every road leads me right back to you. You're the ache in my chest, you're the salt in the tear, the only voice I'm still desperate to hear. In a room full of strangers in a sky of deep blue, my heart is still beating for only you. Only you. The one I can't reach, the one I can't teach my heart to forget. The sun's going down on another regret. It was always you, it's still you, just you. lights are cutting through the drive, and I'm counting the reasons I still feel alive. Your suitcase is waiting by the foot of the stairs, like a heavy confession that nobody shares. I'm watching you move like you're already gone, a shadow that's fading at the break of the dawn. The coffee is steaming, but the kitchen is cold, and we're reaching the end of the promises told. I'm reaching for words that I haven't quite found, while the world makes a beautiful, terrifying sound. If I close the door, can I keep out the light? Can I stretch out the minutes of this final night? Oh, stay with me just for a heartbeat or two, before I have to learn how to live without you. The goodbyes tasted as sharp on my tongue, the saddest of anthems that's ever been sung. Don't walk through that threshold, don't turn out the spark, don't leave me to wander alone in the dark. If the world has to end, let it end in this room. Stay with me, just through the gloom. It's December 2025, and the snow's falling down, muffling the heart of this lonely old town. I remember the winter, we didn't need heat, just the rhythm of us and a heart steady beat. Now your keys all rattle, clinching a metal as the dust of our history starts to unsettle. You say that it's over, you say that we're through, but I'm still addicted to the version of you. I beg, if I thought it would change where you stand, I build you a kingdom with nothing but sand. Is there one little piece of us left to be saved, or is this just a path that we've already paved? One more minute, one more breath, one more lie. Anything's better than this permanent bye. Oh, stay with me just for a heartbeat or two, before I have to learn how to live without you. The goodbye is tasted as sharp on my tongue, the saddest of anthems that's ever been sung. Don't walk through that threshold, don't turn out the spark, don't leave me to wander alone in the dark. If the world has to end, let it end in this room. Stay with me, just through the gloom. Until the sun hits the floor. Until I can't hear the door. Just a second, just a shadow, just a ghost of a kiss. I wasn't ready for a moment like this, please stay. But you're already gone.